channel. Today I am sharing with you Spanish verbs made easy. So I've got a few resources here that I'm going to be sharing with you, and there is a blog post on this as well, so make sure that you check out the rest of it if you're finding this video first, and make sure that you become a language vigilante by subscribing to my channel. And let's get started. Spanish verbs made easy. So this is my favorite one. We're gonna wait for this until the end. And I love these two, but that one's really fun. So let's start with, this one's really fun too. Let's start with this one. And so this resource here, this is a pamphlet for Spanish verbs, essentially. And what I really like about this is that it has a guide to each of the different conjugations of verbs. It has a collection of the different verbs, like the most commonly used verbs, and it has a breakdown of the different tenses, like the regular verbs in the present tense and the imperfect tense, and all of these tenses over here, so you guys can see the breakdown. And it's really helpful as a quick reference guide. And then also, if you're like wanting to study something but not really sure where to go, where to start, sometimes I'll just pick this up and say, okay, let me start on, okay, let's do present subjunctive. And it's good for that too as a starting place. So this is really helpful, and it's hole punched, so you can put it in your binder and have it there. Okay, the next resource, we're moving right along here, is Spanish verbs, 601 to be precise. So the way that I'm using this right now is I'm actually just reading through it, and I am here, I've just made a dent in this. So I am reading through each of these pages, and I do it like, I don't sit down and read the whole book. I'll grab it, I keep it on my desk, and then I'll grab it and I'll read like 2 or 3 pages or maybe 10 pages, and then I'll set it aside. So that's how I like to use this. There are, of course, many ways that you can use this. You can grab a page and just say, okay, I want to open up to a random page and practice using this verb. This verb on this page is descerrar. You can tell I don't know this word. This one means to exile in Spanish. So you can go through, and the really nice thing about this is that it has all the conjugations. It is complete. So that is really nice. And I go through and just read them again, and I do it with the intention of it just like as an introduction to the verb if I don't know it, and then I don't plan on that like being enough to memorize it by just reading them, but it exposes my brain to that verb, those conjugations, and then when I see it again, it's like, okay, I see it again, and then I start to learn it, you know, because it takes many exposures to the verb to be able to actually learn how to use it well in speaking and writing. So that's how I use this, and it's working pretty well. Oh, the other thing is that this has also, see if we can grab one of these blue pages. It has these blue pages, so these are 75, I believe, of the most, what does it say, must know verbs. So it also has a more focused approach here. You can go through all of them, or if you really just want to, you know, focus your studying, then it does have those, you know, most used verbs like comenzar, comer, that's on this page, and yeah, so many uses for this, and definitely a great reference book. Okay, they're really fun ones. I actually laminated these because I love them so much. So with these, there's a bunch of them, and my stack is a little thicker because, I'll set this down, because like I said, they're laminated. And I used to use these with my kids when I did tutoring, and like way back then, I've had these a long time, and so they're fun because they have the verb, and then they have on the back they have a sentence, and then what I would do with the kids is have them, I would show them the verb, and then they would act it out. They'd be like, oh, this is me, like, you know, locking the door, or decir, this is, and then they have to act it out. So you can use these with your kids if you have kids around, or you can use them, I like them too, because they have the example sentence on the back. So something that's nice to do with these, especially with that example sentence, because it says like, yo le digo un secreto a mi amigo, so you could practice changing the tense. And so you could change the tense for decir, or you can practice any of them. And that's a really cool way to practice with these as well. And yeah, and then of course you can just get creative with it and have fun with it, because they are action words. So these are verticals, and then use them as actions. Kids, it's really fun. So these are the cards, and you know what, that's it. So just to recap, we have these cards, which let me fit these back in here, and then we have the pamphlet, right? The pamphlet from the very beginning here, and we have the 601 verbs, and these are my favorite go-to verb resources for you guys. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Once again, become a language vigilante with me, and come check out that blog post over on my website. The link is down below in the description. Alright, see you guys later. Bye guys!